this book, the title of this book is The Paper Crane by Molly Banks. You see that?
Yes.
It's pretty, isn't it? And this is the back. Nice. Okay, let's read. Yes. Let's read let me show you this. Okay, and this one is dedicated to Libby, Ava, and Susan with much love and thanks for all these years. Special thanks to Gel, Atena, and his flute. To Dick and Monica, and to Carol Rainsick. So it's the book dedication, right? Because we've talked about this, how authors dedicate their books to people, right?
Could you tell me how many students are enrolled in your class?
As of tomorrow, I guess it's 24. Here it is. A man once owned a restaurant on a busy road. He loved to cook good food, and he loved to serve it. He worked from morning until night, and he was happy. But a new highway was built close by. Travelers drove straight from one place to another and no longer stopped at the restaurant. Many days went by when no guests came at all. The man became very poor and had nothing to do but dust and polish his empty plates and tables. One evening, a stranger came in the restaurant. His clothes were old and worn, but he had an unusual, gentle manner. You guys know what a gentle manner is?
No.
Aaliyah?
Yeah. You be nice to someone.
Okay, yeah, how you treat people, right? Okay, very good. Though he said he had no money to pay for food, the owner invited him to sit down. He cooked the best meal he could make and served him like a king. When the stranger had finished, he said to his host, "I cannot pay you with money, but I would like to thank you in my own way." That was very nice. Right? He picked up a paper napkin from the table and folded it into a shape of a crane. "You have only to clap your hands," he said, "and the bird will come to life and dance for you. Take it and enjoy it while it is with you." With these words, the stranger left. It happened just as the stranger had said. The owner had only to clap his hands, and the paper crane became a living bird, flew down the floor, and danced. Soon, word of the dancing crane spread, and people came from far and near to see the magic bird perform. You see all those people? Wow, how exciting. The owner was happy again, for his restaurant was full of guests. He cooked and served and had company from morning until night. One evening, a man came into the restaurant. His clothes were old and worn, but he had an unusual, gentle manner. The owner knew him at once and was overjoyed. Y'all see who it is?
Yes.
The stranger, however, said nothing. He took a flute from his pocket, raised it into his lips, and began to play. The crane flew down from its place on the shelf and danced as it had never danced before. The stranger finished playing, lowering the flute from his lips, and returned it to his pocket. He climbed on the back of the crane, and they flew out of the door and away. Wow.
But he took his bird.
Yeah. You see that?
It was good manners, but he could steal your bird.
The restaurant still stands by the side of the road, and guests still come to eat the good food and hear the story of the gentle stranger and the magic crane made from a paper napkin. But neither the stranger nor the dancing crane has ever been seen again. Wow. And you see the sign right there? What is the name of the restaurant?
The paper
The
crane.
Paper Crane.
That's right, that's how they use
And this is
Oh. Miss, is that his son?
who was that? You remember? The boy, right? The boy.
Yeah.
Now, okay, let's talk about it. What did you like about this story? Leah?
The whole entire thing.
You liked the whole entire thing? It was a beautiful story, wasn't it? Well, but what was your favorite part? What did you like? What did you like about it?
I can't guess.
You can't guess because you like it all?
Yeah.
Yeah? Fernando?
I like when the stranger made the bird,
With the stranger made the bird?
the picture.
Yeah? Made the paper bird? Good job.
I like the whole thing too.
You like the whole thing too?
Me too.
Ivana?
I like the whole thing too.
You like the whole thing too? Is there one part that you just like, oh
I don't-
wow, that's amazing?
I don't know. The whole entire thing.
Denisa?
Fly away.
When he flew away? Very good. Luca?
When he made the paper
When he made the paper crane
crane bird.
bird, you like that part? Very good. Yes?
The whole entire thing.
Again, the whole entire thing. Is there something that you did not like about
Oh, I
it?
didn't.
Nirvana?
I didn't like when he didn't have some guests.
Oh, at the beginning when he didn't have guests?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Sad.
You felt sad for him? Mia?
The thing I hate, but I'm confused at the same time. Why did he take the bird? Like, he doesn't own it. Why did he just hopped on it to it and just flew away without asking him, hey, can I take your bird? Yeah.
So you didn't like that part?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't like the part when he got on the bird and left? You didn't like what? It's our alarm. So you didn't like the part at the beginning, or you didn't like the part where he took the bird too? Is that what you were saying?
Miss,
Yes?
Miss, did you notice? Jaden had a good question, and I said, yeah. He said that, why did he even give the bird to him if he's just gonna take it?
I don't know. So you didn't like the fact that he took the bird too? Okay. Wasn't that a good thing that he brought the bird?
Yes.
Yes. Because it what? What did it do?
It gave everyone happiness and love and gave them pero aunque todos no vinieran, no sabían cómo sabía la comida. Y cuando vino el pájaro, pues ya todos se vinieron al restaurante, ya probaron la comida. Y cuando se fueron, pues ya ahí se quedaron, porque ya habían probado la comida, ¿verdad?
Lisa, did you have something to say?
Yeah. And then like when the stranger didn't have
Oh, you didn't like when the stranger? Oh yeah, he said he didn't have money, right? He didn't have money, but the restaurant owner still gave him food, right?
and some money?
No, he didn't give him money. It didn't say. Did it say that he gave him money?
No,
No, it didn't say they gave him money.
Something else that I wanted to say is that they noticed that lesson because of it. To always be nice, to take care of manners, and don't talk whenever other people are talking. And something else.
You have a lot to say about this book, don't you?
Like
You really like this book, right? Yes. So this one was called The Paper Crane. The Paper Crane by Molly
Can
Beck.
we take the AR test on it?
You want to take an AR test on it? Actually, you can take an AR test on it.
Can
Tell you
I
what, I'm going to leave it up here by our computer, so if you want to take a test on it, you can. Okay? Thank you, guys.